Hello, everyone. You are someone, I'm someone else. And today, my eyelids are very greasy. Anyway, that's besides the point. Despite the fact my eyelids are greasy, you are someone, I'm someone else. And today we're going to be talking about a quote that I posted. I posted on it online one time, and people were very confused by it. And it's a native sentence in Basque, and it means enjoy the decline. Basically, if society is crumbling around you, you shouldn't just contribute to worse or make it better. You should just enjoy the decline. And so many people are like, that's such a defeatist attitude. But let's just say it's true. Let's say my theories and all my books that I read, because most of my books are very, in some ways, they're pessimistic, but some of them are optimistic, right? A lot of their predictions, anyway, that they've come up with are very pessimistic, and the more you read, the more you understand just how little people understand some of these concepts. And so, it's basically a very pessimistic sentence, basically. Enjoy the decline. And basically what it means is you shouldn't be, shooting up schools or, committing self-harm or whatever on yourself. You should enjoy the decline. It might not be the show you wanted, but it's the show that you can kind of laugh at, right? You can laugh at the lady who, you can laugh at the person at their deathbed who chose all the wrong things. You're like, there's a clear indication of what happened here. You could laugh at the lady who wants all this stuff on a list, right? That she wants in a man, right? And then she also wants to be surprised. Well, clearly that contradicts everything on the list, right? Because you literally narrowed down all the men, and then you won't be surprised at the same time. Well, guess what? You've contradicted yourself. You could laugh at that. So that's what I mean by enjoy the decline. Make what you can with the small things that make you laugh. The suffering of other humans, yeah, it might not be as funny, but if it's based on its own self-destruction, yeah, it can be kind of funny in some ways. I think there is some comedy to it. So, if it's based on, another person hurting another person, yeah, it's not funny. But if it's based on individual actions and their character as a person and how they treat other people, yeah, that could be funny. That's something you joke about. I think that's really funny. Maybe you disagree with that, but honestly, if you create your own self-destruction, if you're a college student asking for a bailout from the government, right? Let's see, one of those dumb college students asking for a bailout from the government. Meanwhile, the bankers, they may have taken $700 billion, but the students are asking for $2 trillion. And they think, who's the real villain there? Who is, really? I mean, yes, the bankers should have never been bailed out, but you guys should clearly not get a bailout. You're not little train robbers. You're big train robbers. So, yeah, it's a bunch of entitled people that we live under. And so, you laugh at it because it was their own stupidity that led to that decision. It wasn't mine. Why should I bail out some other losers? Well, because they say so. So I am going to end up paying the price for all those losers, but at least you can laugh at it. At least you know that their lives are going to be way more miserable than yours because they don't know how to handle themselves in the real world. They've been stuck in academia for their whole life, and the academia shields them from the actual real suffering and pain that the world causes. Because once academia is done with them, they drain out all their resources. Oh well, time to go off the street. Now you have all this debt. And it's so funny to me that they won't work in the real world. All they gotta do is protest, and they think that that's gonna solve their problems. So I can laugh at that because it's their own attitudes, there's their own way they carry themselves. I can laugh at. I don't blame it entirely on them. I do think they were taught up to be like that. I think they listen to their teachers. They say, "Oh, we must rebel against the system," and that's reality. The system had taught them to do this to themselves. So it's very interesting to see how people act. They're more followers than leaders in this world. And I'm not going to say that I'm a leader. By any means, I am not. I've started this cult on YouTube. Whatever. I did start this boycott on YouTube, but, I'm one of the founding movements of it. But the fact that I don't think you should value your life based on a boycott. I don't think you should let individuals define who you are. That's really the main crux of my ideology. Why should I pay for your abortion if I disagree with abortion? You know what I mean? Why should that be tax funded? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, right? That's the way I view life. Why should I pay for other people's stuff? No, they gotta work for it. You know what I mean? I'm entitled to my own money. Stop trying to tax people. You know what I mean? And every year the government gets more and more money. I see the budgets. I see the way the government spends money, ridiculous amounts of money. Roads still are bumpy, still loud when I'm driving through the highway. So anyway, you are some, I am someone else. Again, the quote "Guama or enjoy the decline in Basque." I don't think I pronounced that quote correctly, but it's the title of this YouTube video, and I think you guys should all enjoy the decline, or whatever that native quote is. Goodbye.